The recreation dome of the Coalition Academy was supposed to be a safe space for interspecies socialization, the keyword being supposed. Today's cultural exchange involved the Threxian ambassador's cub, Zarke, being brought in for supervised interaction with the cadets. The Academy's board thought it would promote understanding between species. What they hadn't fully considered was that Threxians were apex predators whose cubs played by practicing killing techniques. Zarke waist the size of a large earth wolf, covered in iridescent scales that shifted from purple to black, with 6 legs and a tail tipped with venomous barbs. Even a 10-year-old, he was lethal enough to be classified as a Category 3 biological weapon on most civilized worlds. Then on-human cadets stood in a careful semicircle, maintaining what their instincts deemed a safe distance. The 3 human cadetses, Rebecca Chun, James Park, and Sophia Vasquez, stood closer, though Park looked decidedly uncomfortable. "The cub is friendly," Ambassador Zarthea assured them, though her translator couldn't quite mask the predatory undertones in her voice. "He's been fed recently. Play is important for development." She produced what looked like a reinforced metal ball and rolled it toward the group. Zarke immediately pounced on it, his claws leaving deep gouges in the supposedly scratch-proof surface. "Anyone want top play with him?" the ambassador asked hopefully. The Altrian cadets stepped back in unison. The Centurion actually hid behind a pillar. Sophia Vasquez shrugged and stepped forward. "Sure, why not?" She picked up the ball, or tried to. Zarke hadn't let go, and what followed was an impromptu tug-of-war. Sophia laughed, pulling harder. "Come on, little guy." Chair, Zarke's eyes, all 4 of them, suddenly narrowed. His lips pulled back, revealing 3 rows of teeth designed for shredding prey. A growl emerged from his chest, deep and primal, the kind of sound that had made entire evolutionary branches go extinct in his homeworld. Every cadet in the dome froze. Several activated their emergency beacons. The ambassador's crest rose in alarm, her tail coiling in preparation to intervene. Sophia looked down at the cub, tilted her head, and growled back. Not a human attempt at a growl. Not the kind of sound people make playing with dogs. This was something deeper, more guttural, a sound that came from somewhere prehistoric in the human genome. It was the growl of humanity's ancestors who had fought saber-toothed cats for cave rights and won. Zarke's growl cut off in surprise. Sophia growled again, lower this time, and gently but firmly pulled the ball free. Then she threw it across the dome and dropped to all 4s in a playbow, exactly like Zari had done earlier. "Come on," she challenged, slapping the ground. "Let's go." Zarke made a sound that their translators would later identify as delighted laughter and charged after the ball. Sophia raised him on all 4s, and when he reached it first, they wrestled for it again. This time, when he growled, she growled back immediately, and they both dissolved into their species equivalent of laughter. "Ow," Ambassador Zartheda's voice was faint. "How is she doing that?" Rebecca Chan, still standing with the group, explained casually, "Humans play fight too. We wrestle with our siblings, chase each other, establish pretend dominance. We just usually grow out of it." She watched Sophia now, rolling on the ground with Zar key climbing on top of her, both of them snarling. Most of us, anyway. Sophia has 4 younger brothers. She's not afraid of his threat display. An Altarine cadet asked, still maintaining his 30-foot safety distance. James Park snorted, "That's not a threat display, that's play language. Look." He pointed at Zari, who was now on his back, while Sophia pretended to bite his exposed belly, causing him to shriek with laughter. Exposed vital areas, voluntary vulnerability, reciprocal aggression with no actual harm. Classic play behavior, but the growling is communication. Chun finished. She's speaking his language, showing she understands the game and agrees to the rules. Cubs need to know their play partner won't hurt them, but also won't be hurt by them. By growling back, she's saying, "I'm strong enough to play with you safely." Ambassadors Artha watch her deadly predator cub now chasing Sophie in circles while she ran on 2 legs, occasionally dropping to all 4s to growl and change direction, sending Zara tumbling in happy confusion. "Your species play fights with your youngest predator displays?" Oh yeah, park confirmed. My dad used to chase us around the house roaring like a monster. Called it the tickle monster. We'd scream and run, but also laugh. It's how we learn boundaries, build confidence, establish trust. The ambassador was quiet for a moment. Perhaps I should arrange more play sessions. Sophia had collapsed on the ground, breathing hard and laughing, while Zarke curled up against her, purring like a massive, scaly cat. She scratched under his chin and his venomous tail. Barb waved harmlessly in contentment. "Next time," Sophia called out. "Bring his siblings, too. This is fun.